Duke of Whispering Pines.
You're looking for a friend who disappeared. His name is Jason Duke.
I got another one down here asking about Jason Duke.
What do you know about Jason Duke?
What the heck is going on around here?
Who are all these people looking for you, Jason?
I saw an armored car in a gold mine, and it was full of gold.
This must be the Jason Duke fan club.
Hey, Murdoch, I don't like this town. Something weird going on.
Who are you? And what do you want with Jason Duke?
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Well, next on Yorkshire, after the break, boy meets girl and girl...
Good afternoon and welcome to World Championship Boxing and a taste of snooker. Of course, the Lloyd Honeyghan-Don Curry fight that happened in the early hours of this morning in Atlantic City dominates our program, but we will keep faith with our snooker viewers and bring them up to date with this afternoon. Is firmly focused on the British and Commonwealth champion Lloyd Honeyghan's bid to unseat the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Don Curry, an aristocrat of the ring who has decorated its canvas with sheer artistry. Of course, Honeyghan has impressive credentials too: skill, power, and an unbeaten record. And watching the fight with me in our Belfast studio is Barry McGuigan. And Barry knows how difficult it is to win a world title fight against an American in America. Well, Don Curry comes to this defense undefeated, having left a trail of destruction in his wake, and he knows all about celebrations. One of his most impressive performances came last December at Las Vegas, a crushing victory in 2 rounds over the WBC champion Milton McCrory to secure the undisputed crown.
Referee doesn't score if we do have to go to 12 rounds, but we worry about... Oh, the left hook. He can't get up from that one, surely. He hit the deck, his head hit the back as well. Midway through the second, the legs have unbuckled completely. He's going to get the mandatory 8, but I'm not sure Mills Lane... Yes, he will let it go on, but that was all over. He just walked in and helped himself to a great right-hand punch.
Despite that terrifying power, Honeyghan's manager remained confident about his chances.
He's certainly one of the most dedicated boxers I've been involved with. I don't know of anybody who trains harder for a fight than he does.
Up
updated information.
Who's got the finish?
The world of Oracle Teletext keeps you in touch at the press of a few buttons. Oracle takes the pressure off by making technology work for you, getting the information you want when you want.
Backtracks looking at the year of 1981. Before we go on with more pop history, let's see who has a birthday in the coming week. Well, tomorrow, Bob Geldof is 32. Also tomorrow, Lee Thompson of Madness fame is 28. Moving on to Tuesday, Kevin Godley, one-time member of 10cc, now one half of Godley and Cream, is 41. Now on Thursday, had John Lennon lived, he would have been 46. Other birthdays on Thursday, John Entwistle of Who fame, 42. Jackson Browne, one of my favourites, he's 38 on Thursday. And on Friday, Midge Ure is 33, good old Midge. Dave Lee Roth is 31. And finally, Martin Kemp of Spandau Ballet fame, he reaches his quarter century, he's 25. So congratulations to all of them. In just a moment, an oldie from Madness, but first, especially for Jonathan Doidge, who lives in West Yorkshire, here's Spandau with me. Thanks very much for all your backtrack letters you've been sending me. And that goes out to Keith Beetham, who lives in Winsford in Cheshire. He says, please, Martin, how about some police videos on the show? Preferably Message in a Bottle or Walking on the Moon. Unfortunately, the Music Box archives don't include those two videos. But what we can do is play you this one from 81. The police, and every little thing she does is absolute magic. The best-selling single of 1981 was Tainted Love by Soft Cell. Best-selling album? Well, that honour went to Adam Ant with Kings of the Wild Frontier. Bucks Fizz, they won the Eurovision Song Contest with Making You
So now it's all action with the A-Team.
I think you have a customer, Mr. Clean Wrench.
You sold a station to Octane Oil Company, and we let you live.
Those people control half the mob in this country. Hey, who are you?
Carlos Mendoza, Miami.
Whatever Sonny's into has got to be on those trucks.
Bozos want to get this thing out of my way?
You guys ain't cops. Why you stick your noses in this? This guy's an imposter.
We're to pay that station a visit.
The very beginning of care for baby-sensitive skin. Infocare. It's where skin care really begins.
You can use Saver Strips, Day Rovers and Metro cards after October the 26th, but some bus services change. So, will you do that for me, love?
Well, there's one to put you in the party mood. Played it to all the best discotheques, Dexys, and that really over-the-top number, Come On Eileen. And another person who's over the top is that lad from Liverpool, Pete Wiley. And what do you know, he's going to join me and no doubt cause a bit of a riot later on in today's show. But here's someone who's a lot more laid back. Paul Simon from the wonderful Graceland LP, You Can Call Me Out.
The new album from Peter Gabriel, So. Cassette and compact disc include an extra track, and they're available now at Virgin.
It's got the facts, it's got the news.
In this week's Daily Mirror, John Joe O'Neill, his courageous fight for life against cancer, his own dramatic story.
The Mirror's the paper that cares for the people.
Interesting, lively.
Fergie, why she's the Queen's favourite.
Fashion and pop, I think, brilliant.
The lid off Duran Duran by Andy Taylor, the superstar who quit.
Best sports page of any newspaper.
Cyril Regis, the taunts, the torment of a black footballer in Britain. There's more life in the Daily Mirror.
Brightens up my day.
The advertisement you're about to see is for...
Come on now.
We would like to remind you the advertisement you've just been watching was for... Thank you.
You can use saver strips, day rovers and metro cards after October the 26th, but some bus services change. So, will you do that for me, love?
An unexpected hurricane has hit the downtown area. The source is unknown. It's unbelievable.
No, you like the sugar turned into alcohol in Alston pills. You just don't like paying for it. And why should you when you can have mine?